Imagine the sting of betrayal slicing through the holiday cheer like a knife through wrapping paper. It was December 23rd, 7:15 a.m. at Denver International Airport. The air thick with the scent of fresh coffee and frantic travelers rushing to their gates. Emily Hayes stood at the United Airlines counter, her carry-on suitcase at her feet, passport in hand, expecting a smooth check-in for her flight home to Chicago. But the agent's face twisted into that forced sympathy you'd see in a bad rom-com. Only this wasn't funny. "I'm sorry. MS. Hayes," she said, her voice barely above the holiday announcements blaring overhead. "Your reservation was canceled yesterday afternoon. Via Sophia Hayes." Emily's heart didn't skip a beat. It plummeted, cold and heavy, like a stone into Lake Michigan. Sophia. Her sister. Her business partner. The one person who should have had her back. Emily's fingers tightened around her phone, but her voice stayed calm. The kind of calm that masks a brewing storm. "That can't be right. I confirmed it myself." But the screen didn't lie. And neither did the timestamp, 4:37 p.m. Right when Sophia would have been prepping for their family's Christmas Eve gathering without her. She stepped away from the counter, the crowd swallowing her up like she was just another forgotten traveler. Her calls to Sophia went straight to voicemail, each ring echoing the growing void in her chest. By the third attempt, Emily's hands trembled, not with tears, but with a rage that simmered low, like coals waiting to ignite. Then came the text, "Oh my God. Total screw up with the booking app. Tried to surprise you with an upgrade and boom. Cancelled by accident. Flights are jammed, maybe standby? Or we can zoom you in for the toast." Each word was a masterpiece of fake innocence, sprinkled with emojis that screamed deflection. Sophia had always been the charmer, the one who could spin gold from lies. But Emily saw through it now, clear as the Colorado sky outside. She didn't text back. Instead, she opened Instagram. And there it was, a story posted hours ago, Sophia in their mother's cozy kitchen in suburban Chicago. Counters piled with cookie dough and sparkling wine. Prepping for the ultimate family Christmas. Can't wait for everyone to arrive. The camera swept over aunts laughing, uncles stringing lights, their parents beaming, everyone but Emily. The word everyone hit like a slap. A deliberate exclusion wrapped in holiday filter. The downtown Hilton had a last-minute room. A bland king suite on the 8th floor that reeked of stale air freshener and shattered illusions. Emily dumped her bag on the bed, flipped open her laptop, and stared at the pending contract for the $5.6 million warehouse development in Provo, Utah, a deal she'd birthed from late-night research and relentless negotiations. Sophia should have been co-signing it. But now Emily's mind raced, piecing together the puzzle. This wasn't a glitch, it was a calculated move. Sophia's way of sidelining her yet again. Just like always. Her phone pinged, another text from Sophia. "Snagged you a flight on the 26th. Better late than never. Right? Miss you already." The 26th. After the gifts. After the photos. After the memories solidified without her. Emily shut her eyes, and the old wounds flooded back. Every time Sophia had stolen the spotlight. Every family dinner where Emily's triumphs were footnotes to Sophia's charm. But this cut deeper, exposing the rot beneath their so-called partnership. Growing up in a tight-knit Chicago neighborhood, where family barbecues meant everything, Emily had always been the responsible one, the girl who aced tests while Sophia dazzled with her smile. At 7, Emily watched from the doorway as Sophia paraded her art project, a glittery mess that earned praise, while Emily's straight-A report card gathered dust on the fridge. "Emily's so focused," their mom would say, hugging Sophia tighter. But soft brings the joy. By high school, It was Emily grinding through AP classes till dawn, only for prom night talk to orbit Sophia's crown as homecoming queen. College? Emily clawed her way into Northwestern on scholarships, building a future brick by brick, while Sophia floated through community college, always landing on her feet thanks to that natural charisma. Their parents' pride was uneven. Like a seesaw tilted forever in Sophia's favor, Soph's got that people magic, thank God. Because Emily can be a bit intense. After graduation, Emily hustled on Wall Street, surviving 100-hour weeks at Morgan Stanley, forging connections that would later fuel their dreams. Sophia? She job-hopped through PR gigs, complaining about toxic vibes that stifled her creativity. When Emily quit to launch Hayes Commercial Realty, Sophia showed up uninvited with takeout and that winning grin. Let me in. I'm killer at networking, you handle the spreadsheets. We'll crush it together. Emily, at 29, still clung to that blood is thicker than water myth. So she agreed. They started small. Emily's savings funding the office lease, her strategies landing the first clients. Sophia designed the logo and schmoozed at cocktail hours, always positioning herself as the visionary co-founder while Emily crunched numbers in the back room. Their first big win, a $2 million strip mall in Naperville, made the Chicago Tribune. The photo? Sophia beaming front and center, Emily cropped to the edge. Caption: Dynamic duo, Sophia Hayes leads major acquisition with partner. Emily's cold calls and market analyses built the empire, but Sophia's Instagram reels touting girl boss vibes and sister synergy got the likes. When venture capital firm Landon Group proposed a partnership, Emily spent months on the due diligence, spreadsheets singing with projections. Sophia swooped in for the pitch, cracking jokes, sealing it with her charm. At family gatherings, their dad would clap Sophia on the back, "Soph's the deal closer, good thing she's got that spark." Or Emily's intensity might scare Em off. Intensity, code for noticing when Sophia's expense reports ballooned with spa days billed as client wellness, or when deals fizzled because Sophia forgot follow-ups. The Utah warehouse was Emily's baby, spotted through an old Morgan contact, nurtured through zoning battles and financing wars. Sophia? She skipped meetings for spin classes, claiming self-care for peak performance. But now, in that hotel room, with Instagram stories mocking her isolation, Sophia toasting with cousins. Caption: Family forever. Emily saw the truth. Not one relative had messaged her. No, where are you? Just silent complicity in Sophia's game. Emily ordered a $38 grilled cheese from room service, chewing on betrayal as she pulled up company records. The pattern screamed, lost clients from Sophia's mix-ups, like the $1.8 million Evanston project tanked by her wrong bid submission, the $900,000 Joliet deal ghosted after she no-showed a site visit for a yoga retreat. Emails begged unread. Slack threads of Sophia admitting to improvising in pitches. Emily's contributions? Buried under Sophia's spotlight. Christmas Eve dawned with fresh snow blanketing Denver. But Emily's world was ice cold. Her phone lit up with family shares, photos of cookie decorating, inside jokes flying, none including her. Sophia's latest story, midnight laughs with relatives. Best night ever, missing nothing. The jab was precise. A wound dressed as whimsy. Emily sipped black coffee, dialing her attorney, Marcus Lee. At 7 a.m. He picked up, groggy but alert. Emily, it's the holidays. I need the solo sign clause activated. Article 12. Section 4. His pause was heavy. That's for real emergencies, comas. Not Christmas spats. Is she responsive? No. Proof of unavailability during a deadline deal. She forwarded the logs, unanswered calls, Ignored emails on the Utah contract. Marcus sighed. This nukes your partnership. Some ties bind too tight, they choke. By midday, Emily had a fortress of evidence, 45 pages of timestamps. Failures. Discrepancies. While her family carved him 2,000 miles away, she signed the $5.6 million deal alone, emailing it to the buyers with a crisp note, executed per emergency protocols to meet your tax window. Eager for launch. Their reply pinged, impressive hustle, partners like you are gold. At 4 p.m., she called Landon Group's VP, Carla Ruiz, interrupting her holiday buzz. Emily? Trouble? 5 minutes. Restructuring at Hayes Realty. I'll helm all projects solo now. Utah's proof, I deliver. No excuses. Carla's voice sharpened. And Sophia? Data shows who's driven success. I'll share metrics, eye-opening. Silence. Then, we've seen the gaps. Let's talk post-holidays. By evening, as carols echoed from family videos Sophia posted, blessed beyond words, Emily drafted the client memo, leadership shift at Hayes Commercial Realty. Sophia's frantic text arrived. Did you sign Utah without me? WTF. Emily ignored it, her smile sharp as a blade. This wasn't petty revenge, it was justice. Calculated and cold. The price of years swallowed in silence. Christmas morning brought Sophia's barrage 42 voicemails. Panic rising like dough. Emily listened while finalizing her dossier, every botched deal quantified. Like the $2.1 million Schomburg loss from Sophia's sick day, that was really a beach selfie spree. The Riverside fiasco? $1.5 million down because she emailed unvetted drafts. Internal chats damned her, winging it again, fingers crossed. Emily didn't erupt in screams, she dismantled with data, severing Sophia's grip on what was never truly shared. In that hotel solitude, amid Denver's twinkling lights, Emily reclaimed her narrative, not as the intense sister, but as the survivor who turned exclusion into empire. Family? Blood meant nothing without loyalty. Success? Hers alone. Forged in the fire of betrayal. And as Sophia's world crumbled in Chicago, Emily plotted her next move. The storm finally breaking free.